Good evening, everyone. Hi, Peter. How you doing? Today is August 25th, a Tuesday, and coming to you guys live from Columbus Circle. I hope you guys got my notification. It is about 75 Fahrenheit. It's a very nice night. Hi, Crystal. How are you doing? Hi, Joe. How's it going? I was planning to be in this area, so I figured, hi Young CC, how are you doing? So I figured I'd show you guys what nightlife looks like in this area. It's not as busy, it's not as crowded, there's barely anyone on the streets, but it will give you an idea. So I'm walking past the Columbus Circle Mall here to my left. It's right in front of the Columbus Circle. Hi Louise, how are you doing? There you go. So as you guys know, we are in phase 4 of the reopening process, or the reopening phase. But malls are not included in that so far, for obvious reasons. And then my gimbal's kind of acting up, so I apologize if there's some type of shaking, random shaking. All right. How's everyone doing? So this place, especially this area, used to be a whole lot busier than it is right now. But it's still, you know, recovering, reviving. It looks a lot better than what it looked about a month and a half or 2 months ago. Oh, definitely a lot better than what it looked about 2 months ago. All right, and that building that you are seeing right in front of you, that black building with a globe right next to it, is the Trump International Hotel. I'll go there and kind of show you a little bit of that building as well. Hi, how you doing, Walker? All right, so right now I am on Broadway and Columbus Street right here, right next to West 60th. Oh, hi, Lynette, how you doing? All right, let's jaywalk. It's New York. And hi, Robert. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. Oh, you can call me Rob. All right. So that statue that you guys see in front of you is the statue that's standing in front of Central Park. Remember when I was doing live, that's where I started. I started showing that and then, you know, walked into Central Park. So the big dark spot that you guys see right in front of that statue is Central Park. There's a little bit of lighting, but there's not a whole lot of lighting. Oh, it's kind of dark right now. Central Park is really dark right now. But I just wanted to show you this. So I'm still standing by Columbus Circle. There's a lot to see, so bear with me. I'm gonna turn left and right and, you know, show you guys as much as possible. There's just so much going on because this place is like a focal point for the city. And the statue that you see right in front of you, that big statue, is the Columbus statue. How you doing, Young CC? How's it going? You can call me Rob. Rob is fine. So as you can see, there is a lot of security in this area because, you know, because of the controversy surrounding Columbus Circle and, you know, the Columbus statue. So there's police presence 24/7. So you can come here at any time and see police just roaming around, making sure that, you know, everything is in order. Yeah, so, yeah, and then at least like during normal times, you could just walk up to the statue, sit around it, take pictures and stuff like that. But right now, you cannot do that. As you can see, there's a lot of barricade. I think there's like double barricade on some like sections so that people don't get any closer. Hey 4K, how you doing? Yeah, there's always police presence, you know, near Columbus Circle for obvious reasons. And there has been a lot of protests near this area, so they want to make sure. Hi, Kristen Nils, how you doing? Absolutely, we have to move forward. So in any case, see, as you can see far to my right, there are a couple of police cars as well. And you know, they're just back up, I believe, just in case something happens. You know, there has been a lot of protests in this area, so they want to make sure. Hi Dante, how are you doing? They want to make sure that, you know, nothing happens to the statues, I believe, so that people don't bring them down. But in any case, that statue. Yes, Robert. Yeah, we have the same name pretty much. Yes. I'm good, Dante. Thank you for asking. So yeah, that statue that you see is the entrance for the south corner of Central Park. All right, so the light is on, so I'm just gonna cross the street. Thank you guys. Thank you, all of you guys, for joining. You know, thank you for joining on a late notice. I was gonna be here, you know, in this area anyway, so I figured I'd show you guys. So there's some music going on, so I'm just gonna walk behind and make sure that I don't add that music to my live stream, because I could get in trouble. All right, so this building that you're seeing right in front of you is the Trump International Hotel. You know, there's a lot of security over here as well, as you can imagine. And I'm gonna go behind the building and show you the entrance. Yeah, there used to be a lot of police here, but nowadays there isn't as many. What in the world is going on? What's going on? Oh, I see. Okay. See, there's always something going on in New York. It just, you know, this is a city that truly never sleeps. There's something going on. Yeah, it's not as busy as it used to be, obviously, but there's still some activity going on, and it's getting better. You know, New York is getting better. I would say, honestly, compared to what I've seen in the last 2-3 months, I think it's getting a lot better. So just to show you, to give you an idea of what's out here, this is the Trump International Hotel, and this is the back side of it. I mean, both entrances are as elaborate and nice. In any case, I just wanted to show you that. Yeah, there's a lot of police presence here on that side, and there's a police department not too far from here, so they'll be here in a second. Oh, there's one by the UN building. Yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about that one. Oh, he has a lot of properties in the city. Yeah, Trump has a lot of properties. This is just one of the many. Are you guys able to see everything good? Oh yeah, he has some, let me just increase the brightness here. All right. And you guys get to witness some police car passing by. There's always something going on in New York. And this is Columbus Circle, and that is the Columbus statue. As you can see, Columbus is standing on the top. How you doing, Walk Dom? How you doing? How you doing, Ronald? Okay, I'm just gonna walk around and show you what's going on out here. And yeah, for some reason, this statue is barricaded as well, just in case, you know, it's damaged or something. These days, I mean, you never know what's going to be damaged, so you have to, I guess, take precautions. ahead of time. But this is where I started my Central Park tour last time. And this is the south entrance. How you doing, Mani? How's it going? We're in India. Let me know. Yes, I think since we have done a day tour.
Hey, watch out, bro.
Sorry. Go ahead. All right. The food trucks are going home. They're done for the day. Some of them are still here. All right, let's walk on the other side. I'll show you more of Columbus Circle during the day at another time, but at least for the night, this is what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna walk towards the left and go towards 9th Avenue. That's pretty much the happening place, or I might go on 6th or 7th, 7th or 8th Avenue. Oh yeah, the entrance is beautiful for the Central Park. It is beautiful. I hope you had a chance to see it during the day. I mean, I have a few videos, daytime videos for Central Park, and most of the time I start my tour on this side because it's just nicer. Hi, Happy Chicks, how's it going? This is a very, very large intersection, just so you know. It's huge. You know what? Let's just walk back and go down that way. There's a lot to see on this side. Instead of waiting for the light, why not just go this way? So yeah, this is coming to you guys live from New York City. This is Walk, Ride, Fly, my friends. Oh no, this is my voice. This is me. This is Rob. Oh, that's a very nice car. You guys see that? You guys witnessed a nice car. Okay. Yeah, so Central Park doesn't have as many lights and is not as bright at night, so it's not worth walking. And I wouldn't recommend it, if it's late at night, I wouldn't recommend it. And just to give you some background on Columbus Circle, it was built in 1857 as part of Central Park. So it wasn't, something that was built separately, but this was just something that was built to sort of, complement Central Park. And from my understanding, the statue was built with funds that were earned from an Italian newspaper. So an Italian newspaper running in New York raised the funds. Young CC, yes, everything is kind of closed. A lot of businesses these days are closing early. I just got out of a grocery store that normally closes at 10 or 11, and now it's closing. And it's closing at 9. So businesses have changed their working hours, definitely. They have to adjust. I mean, it's understandable. For most of the day, they don't get as much business anyway, so they close early. All right. So I'm just gonna walk this way. As you can see, we're still circling Columbus Circle. What a fitting name. Circling Columbus Circle. All right, friends. Oh yeah. CVS, Dwayne Reed. Yeah, those never closed. I mean, you know what? There was a point where actually they closed early. But nowadays, they close a little late. Some of them are 24 hours. but to the most part, they close around midnight. And during the lockdown, they used to close at 8 or 9. The last Duane Reade in New York City. Yeah, so, and this area is very busy for most of the day, so they tend to stay open late. There's some business going on. But if you look at the Duane Reades in other parts, they're still not as busy. All right, we have 82 people. Make sure to share it with friends. Bring your friends. We're gonna do a bit of walking, showing you guys New York City. So right now I am on Broadway and West 58th. So this is one of the interesting sections in the city for me. So make sure to hit the like button. Absolutely. Thank you so much, 4K. So there's one Nordstrom's here, right? This is a big one. And then there is another Nordstrom's to the left of me, which is also huge. Another big one. And then I think there's another one right across the street, which is very interesting. All right. Hi, Templar. How's it going? And this area has a lot of residential buildings as well as commercial properties. I have seen a few apartments here that are really nice. Of course, you know, this is close to Central Park West. Close to Central Park West. So this is a very desirable area to live, you know, in general. So you have a few residential properties. And then, you know, as well as commercial, a lot of commercial properties as well. Hi, Tori, how are you doing? Thank you so much, I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna cross the street here. See, as you can see, it's not as bad now, or at least like in this area, but it gets bad sometimes. There are a lot of issues these days, everywhere, not just New York. Oh yeah, scaffolding. I mean, this is just, I mean, it's so funny that you see so many scaffoldings everywhere in the city that you just ignore it. You don't even think about it until somebody points it out. Somebody from, you know, somewhere else sees, you know, my videos and they're like, oh, I see scaffolding, you know, everywhere. Why is that? That's just part of New York, you know, that's just how New York is. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you one building that you might kind of recognize, or at least like the name of it. So let me just tilt the camera towards the top. All right, that is the Universal Music Group building. This is one of the main offices in the city. All right, friends. Oh, the sweet sound of sirens in New York City. In New York right now, it's about 9:35, 9:40. You know what? Let's go this way on West 56 and venture out on a different section. All right? Yes, FDNY. We don't hear sirens as much these days, but we still do. And it's just part of that city noise, you know, city sounds. Let's see how many businesses are open. Yes, this is the After Dark edition. So if you have little children with you, make sure they go to bed. No, I'm just kidding. Everything is PG here. All right, Pasti's Italian restaurant. Patsy's. Patsy's Italian restaurant. Let's see if it's open. It's not open. When does it open? Wow. See? These are the hours of operation. Hi Norman. Yes, I've worked with Action Kid. Actually, Action Kid inspired me to start this channel. I had a video with him. He's a good friend. All right. Oh wow. A lot of famous people have dined here. Look at that. All right. Let's keep going. Yeah, I've not been. Yeah, so these are like the normal dining cubicles these days with the seats and everything. Secluded, boarded, you know, for social distancing. And there's one place that's open here. Fuji restaurant. And of course, you have to wear a mask to go in and to order, but there's no dining in. Everything is outside. You can only eat outside. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I don't think New York will look the same during Christmas. I don't know. Things might change between now and then, but I don't think it'll look the same. So this is the other thing that's going on in New York City. A lot of hotels have not opened. A lot of hotels have remained closed. You see? Because, we're not getting as many tourists, or barely any tourists, and there's no business for them. It's like business is not as great. So why open, right? There are a few Hiltons in this area that are closed and that never opened. They might open later in the, during the year, but so far they're not open. All right, and there is let's see. Yeah, McDonald's is open all the time. So we're still near Columbus Circle. And right now I am on West 56. Oh my God, I hope you can hear me now. Okay, you know what? Before I go to the other side, let's just go here. Of course, McDonald's is open, and I think they have those big screens where you order food and everything. They don't even have attendants here. It's all automated. It's all AI. Hi, David. How are you doing? Yeah, I think New York got hit the hardest, I believe, honestly, because millions of tourists used to come every month. Helping a lot of businesses, bringing in a lot of money. But yeah, New York got hit hard. Tourists are the the lifeline of New York City. And then on top of it, residents are leaving the city or are not back. So that creates additional problems. All right, and then there's another restaurant, a bar and grill here. Yeah, the street kind of looks empty, definitely. But for me, at least from what I've seen compared to 2 to 3 months ago, it is looking better. Thank you so much, Edward. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to show you as much of this as possible. Oh, Times Square. I did Times Square live, Norman, a few weeks ago. And I think that was actually my first live stream ever. And that was maybe about 3 weeks ago. So I might do it again, but maybe not anytime soon. So that, so I can show you different parts of New York. All right. How do you know you're in New York, right? This is how you know you're in New York. There's trash piles everywhere. Yes, hit the like button. Help me out. And yeah, make sure to share it with friends as well. All right, more trash, more trash, more trash. Okay, there's gonna be an obstacle course here, as always. All right, excuse me.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So as you can see, there are some restaurants that are open late, but to the most part, everything is closed. And one of my favorite restaurants in the city is right here. So let me just, since I'm here, let me just walk by and show it to you. Let me give you guys a perspective on this one. You see the soup kitchen here? It's a very, very popular place. And I think it was depicted on Seinfeld, if I'm not mistaken. And my favorite restaurant in this area is this one. So if you are ever in New York, stop by Mughlai Indian restaurant. No soup for you, absolutely. No soup for you. Yeah, I think that's the one that's depicted there. The soup kitchen, yes. All right, you see? That's Mughlai. It's a very, very good restaurant, good food, at least like this location. I know they have a few other locations and they don't have as good of a rating as this one, but this one is very good. So if you come here, get the lamb or goat biryani, okay? That's the good stuff. And you guys know about this one. It's in almost every city, but this is the biggest location I have seen. It's a Belgian bakery and restaurant. So most of them are bakeries, just Le Pain, Quentin. I apologize if I'm chopping that name. But yeah, it's everywhere in the city, and I'm sure it's in like every big city, like Toronto, Los Angeles, San Francisco. I've seen it in a lot of places. Hi Darrell, how you doing? Welcome. So I showed a little bit of Columbus Circle and the surrounding areas. I have listed it as one of the places that I wanted to show you. So here I am, and this is the Spy Museum. I have not been, so don't ask me how it looks inside. But it is very popular. It doesn't have as great of a rating. I don't know why. But this is the Spy Museum. You've been there, Alex? Did you like it? Have you guys been here? Who else has been here? I know museums are still closed, so I can't even go maybe until like next week or the week after when they open museums. But yeah, I heard, some people like it, some people don't, and I've read some reviews. You know? It has some mixed reviews. And if you guys want some plain old, quick, food, if you are, on 8th Avenue in New York and come to visit, and you want something late night and you're busy, you might want to stop by Chick-fil-A. Wow, they're not busy today. Most of the time there's a line. Hi B Griffin, how's it going? Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And again, another tip, if you are in this area and you want some healthy snacks that are a bit overpriced, I would say go to Western Natural. Hi Crystal, how you doing? They have some good stuff here. Hi Delta, how's it going? Thank you for joining. Hi, Action Kid. Thank you for joining. I'm not sure what Norman was asking, but yeah, please let's keep it civil. You know, we're all just trying to have a good time. You know, support each other and just enjoy. That's it. All right. So yeah, Western Natural Market. It's good. You can get your snacks to go, but a bit overpriced. All right. And there's some food here. Late night food for you if you happen to be in this area. I'm just glad some of these food carts are operating because they were closed for a while. Yeah, so I've decided to bring you guys more of like the nightlife as well, in addition to the daytime live streaming, just to like sort of add variety and show you more of New York at night. Let's see if this Duane Reade is open. I don't think it is. Okay, that makes sense. See, this is how hours have changed. 8 to 8. And Sundays is from 10 to 5. That's how things have changed. These type of places used to be open late. Not these days. Not these days at all. If you can't make money, you have to cut hours. You have to let employees go. And yeah, you have to open late. That's how things are. Yes, it used to be 24 hours because I remember one of my friends stayed at a hotel down, at a Hampton Inn down that way. So he used to come here to buy stuff. All right, guys, we have 158 people and we have 64 likes. Do me a favor and take a second and hit the like button. Share it with friends on Facebook, Twitter. Let's make it happen. Hey, New York Walker, how you doing? Yes, and Action Kid does, extensive walks with a lot of history and description as well. So, that's another way to get more information. Yeah, it's better to get the reality from people who are on the ground and living here instead of, the media that just, comes to cover for an hour or two and then just disappear, right? Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Margie. Sorry. How are you doing? Oh, yeah, that was a nice puppy, right? Oh, there's another one there with a pillowcase on his neck. That's funny. Hi, Jody. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Yeah. Let me just stop by here and show you. Hi, Crystal. See? Everything closes early, Yeah, they close at 10, but it feels like they're already closed. It looks like it's kind of slow. I don't see anyone. Yeah, there's no one. Literally, like, there's no one. It's just one person, probably an employee, just standing there. That's it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, is it 10? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, wow, the time flew by. Yeah, it's just weird, to see restaurants close so early. As a matter of fact, they usually stay late. All right, let's walk this way and see if we can find something new, something interesting. Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying them. Yes, nowadays New York City sleeps early. Let me just adjust my mask. I apologize. God, wearing these masks is just, yeah, it's a bit of work. It takes an adjustment. Sometimes, you know, as you talk and walk and just move towards your eyes, and you have to like push it down. All right, friends, there's more puppies here. More puppies coming. Oh yeah, this is New York. You know, you're gonna see a huge pile of garbage left and right. The garbage pickup system in the city, the way it's designed. I mean, it was designed ages ago, so they didn't really think about it. Oh, I hope no rats today. I think we've had enough rats. There's another restaurant here, but it looks empty, as you can see. There's no one. Maybe they're closed. I don't see anyone. On the weekends, yes, some places are open late, but it also depends on if they're getting business or not, right? Let me just walk this way and show you more. Oh, hey, Luis, how you doing? Air Brazil. Thank you for joining. You're very welcome, Lulu. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you for enjoying it. Ah, this is the theater district. Everything is closed up. Thank you so much, Joe. Thank you. That's really nice of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. More puppies for you guys. More puppies. Thank you again, Joe. Everything is closed up. Theater district looks a whole lot different these days. Oh my God. All right. Cup of Joe and Joe. Yes. Thank you so much, Joe. Everything is yeah, kind of empty. Oh my God, that is like a huge pile of garbage. What's going on there? Look at that. Anyways. Novotel, it's kind of like a cheaper hotel, cheaper brand. Let's see if it's open. Yeah, maybe somebody moved, right? Yeah, there's a lot of moving these days. Ah, Novotel is open. Huh, interesting. A wall of trash, yeah. This is more like a budget hotel. It's too much lighting for me. Sensory overload. All right. Another Dwayne Reed, guys. There's literally like a Dwayne Reed or a CVS on every corner. All right, friends. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, this one looks open. I mean, it's closer to Times Square, so it makes sense. Makes sense why it's open. Yeah, it might be a lot different in the outer boroughs. Definitely. All right, and over here, I'm gonna show you one of my favorite bakeries in this area. Yes, everything closes early at night. And there's always sort of like a sermon preaching going on right here. So maybe we'll walk through and show you guys. Hello, Elaine. How are you doing? Okay, let me just cross the street really quickly. All right, there's some sermon going on. There's a sermon here. This is a social distancing prayer going on here. There's always something going on here. There's always a prayer. There's always a sermon. Yes. Before I go too far. So by the way, right now we are on the Paramount Plaza, close to Times Square. Thank you, Darrell. Thank you. Hi, Capricorn. How's it going? I just wanted to show you one of my favorite bakeries in this area. So if you ever come to New York City, and if there's one thing you want to try in terms of bakeries, this would be the place. Princi. Just ask where Princi is, and I think this is the only location in the city. The bakery is just amazing, okay? They used to have seats inside. It was so nice, and you know, different kinds of bread and bakeries and all that stuff, and the coffee, and you know, the coffee is great as well. But now you have to take everything to go. Let's see, and they have changed their hours from, let's see, until 6 p.m. It used to be until 8 or 9, I believe. Oh, 8, I believe 8 p.m. In any case, they have a few locations around the country, and this is one of the locations. Yes, 6 p.m. Isn't that crazy? In New York City. Okay, guys. All right, we have almost 200 people and 93 likes. Let's hit the like button, share it with friends. Yes, no, actually, Starbucks Reserve brings in Princi Bakery to their business, and it makes it look like, you know, they're part of, you know, Starbucks Reserve. They're not. They're two different companies. They are two different companies, but I think they won a bid, and they are located pretty much in every Starbucks Reserve. There's a sermon going on. Yeah, there's Times Square right there. I think it was Norman who was asking. All right. We have done a walk over there, so I just don't want to keep taking you there. And I have that video up and available.
Which is in you, but you have of God, and you're not your own.
So you can definitely go ahead and watch that video, all right? Oh, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go back to where we started. Yeah, a lot of things happen in New York City. I mean, at some point, you know, just look at things and you're like, all right, I gotta keep walking. Sometimes, you know, you just have to ignore what's going on in front of you in New York City. That's just the way it is. You know, you're gonna see a lot of things that don't add up. So you just have to see, walk, and, you know, continue and move on. All right, friends. Are you guys enjoying this? Let me know. Let me know. I think, yeah, Alex, yes, I think it's going to be different this year. As you can see, I mean, this is like the theater district. This used to be packed with people, like left and right, you know, especially at this time. You know, it's not, even at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., it would not be as empty as it is right now. That kind of gives you an idea of what to expect. There is another hotel here, Citizen Hotel. I think it's, let's see, I see some people. Maybe it's closed, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, gelato. Oh my goodness, don't even remind me. The last gelato I had was a couple of days ago. and I won't be having one until maybe next month. So happy chicks, I know you're just trying to get into my weaker side, but I'm gonna stay strong. No sugar. Amanda, yes, if I have time, I will. But right now, let me just show you this side here. Diabetes is real. Yes, it is. And I know myself, you know, I eat a lot of chocolate, sugar, sugary stuff, sweet treats and all that stuff. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Oh, there's some construction going on. And there are actually people working on it. It's not just scaffoldings, you know? It's not just cones. But you know what? It might be a good idea to come to New York City for the holidays, you know, because you get to enjoy the city just like, you know, your private, you know, city. I don't know, just sort of like, you know, you're gonna feel like, you know, you're by yourself, you know. It's not gonna be as crowded, so. Hi Sean, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so it's kind of getting busy on this side. Maybe because of the traffic congestion, everybody's walking one way and driving one way, that might be why. Hi Jenny, how are you doing? I really appreciate you guys joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ah, the smoke, the famous smoke. From what I've researched, it is when cold water touches the manhole, like the sewer pipes. And you know, those pipes are very, very hot. So when water touches them, it turns into smoke right away. There you go, more trash. Sometimes the smoke, you know, smells so bad. Oh my God, you know, the smell just like stays with you throughout the day. That's what I hate. Not all the time, but sometimes, oh my God, it goes into your system, it goes into your stomach. And here are some nice apartments here. Let me show you. Hi, cool chica, how are you doing? Yes, so when water goes through the pipes, that's what happens. More restaurants here. All right, friends. I'm just walking around right now just to show you what New York City looks like at night these days. And today, you know, is a Tuesday, so obviously we don't expect it to be busy or crowded. But you know, it feels somewhat empty right now. It looks very empty. But for some reason, there is a pile of trash everywhere, all the time, right? That is so interesting. All right, guys. Possibly they're not picking up as much trash as they normally would, or maybe like they have a limited schedule, maybe. And this is like one of the coolest things that I have seen, that I saw when I first came, that I noticed when I first came to New York City. These types of parking lots where you can just, oh, thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate it. Thank you. You know, these types of parking lots where you see a lot of cars, you know, on top of each other. You know, I don't know how much they pay on average. The price might be somewhere there. It looks like, yeah, so for half an hour you pay 10, and then the price goes up. Thank you again, Justin. I know, I don't know how these systems work. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? The cars are on top of each other, so I would assume, you know, the cars that, you know, are supposed to stay there the longest maybe go to the top, and then the ones that are supposed to be picked up right away go on the bottom. Oh yeah, there's garbage everywhere. The one good thing that happened during the lockdown was the fact that there wasn't as much trash and the air was a lot cleaner. Right now the air is not that great and trash is coming back, you know, starting to pile up. And over here, there are a lot of residences. Residential properties, offices, and agencies, you know, like theater and drama and movie productions and so on. All right, yeah, it looks like some people are moving out. More garbage here. Oh my God, I feel like I'm doing like a garbage tour of New York City today. This is crazy. This doesn't feel right. This is too much. All right, we have 218 people. That is so awesome. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this walk and to enjoy. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I'm walking towards, I think, the happening place now. There's a lot of activity going on that side. Let's see. Oh, was it that way? Yes, now we have 222 people, which is awesome. Yeah, so there is a Rancho Taqueria. It is all right. And if you are in this area, what I recommend is Empanada Mama. Empanada Mama is, let's see, to my right on the next block. Oh no, I don't think there's any rules. I mean, I believe they just pile it up and then, no, I mean, there's two different trucks that pick up trash, you know, obviously one for cardboard and, you know, recyclables, and then another one for just a regular garbage. Oh, thank you 4K Wonder. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There's a Brazilian restaurant here. Ooh, I'm gonna do a tour of little Brazil someday. But for my Brazilian followers, there you go. There you go, Air Brazil, right? There we go. Oh, thank you so much, Sean. That is really nice of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, I know some of you guys would rather do PayPal or Cash App or Patreon. So I have set up those. You can find that information under the description for this video. So you can have different options, or you can just send me an email if you want to support. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, there's always music. Whenever I'm filming, whenever I'm recording, there's a music going on. All right, so this part of town is a bit, you know, more active. Wow, this is so crazy. This place is like always packed. I don't know what happened today. Oh, they don't open on Tuesdays. Okay, that makes sense. Oh my goodness. I was like, what happened? There's always a long line outside. All right. We are now on West 51st Street. There's another Mexican restaurant right across the street. Yeah, see, this is the thing about New York right now. Even with between, you know, blocks and between, you know, the same sections, it could look busy or it could look empty. It just depends. So I'm just gonna cross the street here. It just depends, you know. Yeah, this place looks busy. I know it's a lot crowded than this on the weekends. All right, let's cross the street so I can show you one of my favorite places to get a sandwich. Oh, that's a nice car. That is a Bentley. Oh no, I'm on 9th Avenue right now. I'm on 9th Avenue and West 51, West 51st. Bentley? Oh, it passed by. It drove by, yeah, it drove by like right in front of me, like a minute ago. All right, time to cross. If you ever want to jaywalk here, I would say be extra careful. This section is very, very busy. It's not like other parts of New York. It gets busy. All right. I'm just gonna stop by one of my favorite places to eat. You know, quick bite, something that's reasonably priced. It's not too expensive. You know, something that you can grab on the go, and it is Empanada Mama. It's a Colombian fusion food, Colombian Mexican fusion. Empanada Mama. Oh, I didn't know that about you, 4K. That's cool. All right, so let's just walk this way. Looks a little crowded, busy. And this is the Hell's Kitchen area, by the way. Yes, I'm in Hell's Kitchen, John. Yes, absolutely. Lots of restaurants here, lots of bars, lots of activities. But as you can see, it's not that busy. It is kind of busy. And obviously today's Tuesday, so it makes sense. Okay, before I go too far. Oh, really? Beat Griffin. And see, I don't know about the history of this this area. Why, was it dangerous? No wonder they called it Hell's Kitchen, right? I don't know the history of it, to be honest. I just know it's just another neighborhood in New York with lots of restaurants and bars. I'm not sure why it's called Hell's Kitchen. I'll look into that. Thank you so much for asking that question. And I'm thinking the show Hell's Kitchen was named after this, right? Oh, was it dangerous? Okay, that makes sense. All right. More restaurants over here, dining out, eating out. Ah, okay, Tom. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. It looks kind of busy. Oh, I see. Okay, Beat Griffin. I had no idea. Thanks for letting me know. But I think that's a common theme for like most parts of New York. And from what I've learned, even Lower Manhattan used to be a dangerous area. But right now, it's like one of the most expensive areas to live in or to rent a place for. Oh, absolutely. I'm wearing a mask right now. Yep. That's why I'm like trying to keep the mask, you know, from sliding towards my chin or my eyes. There's another restaurant here. That's kind of busy. There's an Afghani restaurant here. I think this is the only one I've seen in this area. I've never been here, but I know this is like the only one in the area. Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have good ratings, so I've never dared to try. I'm that type of person who reads reviews most of the time. If I don't know the place, I'm gonna read reviews because I want to make sure that I get a perspective of the place. But in any case, I think I have been doing this live stream for an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was, spare of the moment, just like randomly. And I'm so happy that you guys joined, at least 225 of you. Thank you so much. And if you could do me a favor before you leave, before you log out, to hit the like button, leave a comment on the video and so on. That would be nice. And I'm gonna keep bringing you more live videos like this every day. Not every day, I apologize, every other day or so, whenever possible. So I'm gonna use the community platform to announce it. So be on the lookout, see for announcements. I'm gonna announce it ahead of time, and I'll do better in announcing it way in advance. And I appreciate all of you guys who donated, who are helping my channel, helping myself. And one more thing, please make sure to use the affiliate links that I have in the descriptions of my videos. It helps a lot. If you use those links to place an order on Amazon, I get a percentage of your purchase depending on the purchase, depending on what Amazon decides to count as an affiliate purchase. So that would help me out a lot as well. And thank you again for liking, and just, I just want to say thank you for being here, for being part of this walk. It is one of my first walks, and you guys have been very supportive and encouraging me to continue these walks. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Thank you, Sean. And thank you for giving me information that I did not know about. New York City is one of those cities where you could never know like everything. There's just so much information in this city. There's so much going on. I'm always learning. I ask AK, sometimes, I text them and I'm like, hey, I have a question, and just, send my question to him, to other people, and just go online and so on. Oh, Tom D. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna reach out to him. I've reached out to John. I'm waiting for his response. And I think after that, I'll definitely reach out to Tom as well. Oh yeah, we saw a lot of dogs, nice dogs in this neighborhood today, right? No rats so far, thank God. Oh, Sherry, thank you so much. Thank you. That is really nice of you. Oh yeah, AK is like a walking dictionary for New York City, to be honest. Oh yeah, it definitely is. No, my older videos are not narrated. I actually started narrating a couple of weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago. So this is like this video is one of the first narrated videos. So what I'm trying to do is mix both the silent walks and the narrated ones, so that people can have an option. Because some people just, don't want to hear anything. They just want to hear the sound of the city, just relax, unwind and see what's going on in New York. And some people need, like personal perspective of, the area. So it just depends. So I'm trying to incorporate both. All right. Yes, they are. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, guys. So we have 211 people, 146 likes. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to share this video with friends. I really appreciate you guys for being here and for being supportive. Thank you. And thank you, 4K. Thank you. Thank you, AK. Buenas noches, Vinicio. Joe, thank you again. Rainstorm stream. I think that would be difficult because with the rain, you know, you have to like hold your umbrella on the left and then record on the right, and then you have to like pace yourself, you know, make sure. Oh, it's just, there's so much logistics that goes on into rain walks, and then at the same time to walk and explain, it's gonna be, I mean, I can try, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy. I know you're kidding, Tom. I know you are. Oh, one more like to go. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. So we started at Columbus Circle, and right now we are on 9th and West 51st. Yes, that would be a challenge. All right, 151. Thank you so much. Have a good night, guys. Bye. Connect the gimbal to the umbrella. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.